Well, you won't believe it, ladies and gentlemen. I have a very special guest on the show tonight. It's Dr. Francis McCormack. Now,
Hello there.
Hi, Francis. Oh, you're in. I was waiting for you to get in touch. You're here already on the line. Francis McCormack of the Federation of Master Burglars. Now, that already sparks interest in me. Master Burglars, Federation. So I would have expected you would have wished to maintain some aura of secrecy.
You know, this is the 21st century. Many craft trades have had to professionalise, and burglary is no different. And actually, it's an idea whose time has come. But at the moment, with the coronavirus crisis rumbling on in the UK, everybody will be aware that the Treasury has performed something of a volte-face in that.
I beg your pardon?
Only recently, the self-employed were told that there is help available for them.
You are self-employed, aren't you?
Well, I mean, if we were to pay tax, then yes, of course, we would technically be self-employed. Nobody's employed.
Why don't you pay tax?
Well, because nobody ever asks us to. Actually, this is something that the Federation is very keen on. Is that our members would like to be brought into the tax system. We have a skills competency framework which is nearing completion now. We're talking.
Suggesting you have some kind of educational program for burglars.
Absolutely,
What?
absolutely. Well, what professional organisation doesn't have one?
Oh, so yes,
Of course we do.
Bang to rights there, Mr. McCormack.
There are.
I found the idea that it's a profession, though. To be honest, it's not. Is it a job? Is it a job?
Well, how are you defining those things?
Hobby? Do you not imagine you've got the food in the larder, you've just bought a new car, but you just get that tingle, you think, oh, I've got to go out on a job. You must get that.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think this is
Born to burgle.
Well, it's certainly not a T-shirt that I shall be wearing anytime soon.
If I was an embezzler or a pilferer, would you let me in? You said, well, you're not really a burglar.
Perhaps we should change your name to the Federation of Master Housebreakers. Would that make you happy?
It would make it clearer for the general public. What could you teach me? I can open a window. I can walk silently. I can creep. I can hide at a moment's notice. Dress in dark. Face covered. Oh, you might have some tips for face covering, because them nylon stockings, they've never convinced me.
Well, I mean, it really and truly, if you do your job correctly, you should never need a face mask. And you won't be surprised to learn that an awful lot, of course, is in the preparation, noting the movements of the occupants. Some sort of an idea as to.
Wait. Now they have these things. I've seen them. In fact, shouldn't say this, but I've got one. And you flick them, and they put switches on randomly for each light of the house. And so you think there's people in the house, and I'll tell you a secret: there isn't. We've gone to bingo.
You see, the competent burglar will know that the rhythms to which these things work. You know, they strike you as random, but of course they're not.
What do you look? Do you look for sort of you say, all right, the lights are going on and off, but I can't see people. What if they had people like little mannequins on like a little rail that would move from room to room? That would fool you, wouldn't it? Just see the silhouette.
Well, it might do. And actually, if somebody's prepared to go to that amount of trouble, well, what I really say to them is, well done, we'll go somewhere a little easier.
But time for a jingle.
We're being brought to you by... Brought to you by... Brought to you by RADI.
Right, you're in the house. By hook or by crook.
We're in the house. Occupants are either absent or asleep.
It's night.
Yeah.
We'll paint the scene. It's night. There's a lush carpet. That's a good indicator, because A, they got money, and B, you're not going to make any noise. Listen.
Absolutely.
Listen around. Is there any noise coming from upstairs? No. All clear.
I almost get the sense you've done this before.
Where do we go from now?
Well, actually, people tend to be fairly...
Little creaking on the stair. Nope, false alarm. across the curtains, make sure they're shut. Now what?
You did just ask me where I would go, and I was about to tell you. Would you like to know?
Not the curtains.
The first place you want to head is to the bedroom.
Quietly, obviously.
If you're interested in TVs, hi-fi, that sort of thing, obviously looking at front room. But truth to tell, there's very, very little margin in that sort of stuff these days, and actually it could be a terrible liability.
Got a question.
Right.
You're not going to be lugging a TV out there, are you? You're looking for small things.
Well, that's what I was just saying to you. I was just making precisely that point, and you just interrupted me to make it to me, and I don't really understand why. Why would you do that?
I have clarified before. I am simply making things simpler for our listeners.
But that's your problem rather than mine.
Okay. Well, yes, I mean, you know about burglary. Apparently, I don't know about simplifying things for listeners. Carry on.
If you want cash, you want jewellery, that sort of thing.
Whoa, strong stuff. Do people leave false items around, like jewels or an iPhone or the Mona Lisa, reputedly, so that the burglar takes that thing and then they wake up in the morning and go, ha, they took the false items. Here are the real items under the bed.
Well, every now and then you will get back to your lockup, and our members will get back to their lockups, and you know, if the recorded calls on our hotline or anything to go by, then yes, occasionally they do find that they think that they've stolen something quite valuable, and actually it turns out that it's an inexpensive copy.
The boot is on the other foot sometimes. But you're talking a lot about what happens after the act of burglary. Let's say it's been a success. The items are not false. Nobody's woken up. We might come on to that later. Oh, we'll do it now. Oh, wait a minute. What's that noise? Oh no, it's the man of the house. Or in these times, the person of the house could be the woman just as equally as the man. Might be a lesbian couple. You don't know these. It's a trans person. It's a trans Z coming down the stairs with a baseball bat. We don't know. They don't know you're there yet. What do we do?
Actually, this is where your training comes in. As I suggested to you earlier, the customer experience is key to modern burglary. So they turn the light on. Obviously, at some point, they're going to see you, scared, angry.
Has that ever happened to you? Could you describe that moment? You're in flagrante. You've got your bag with swag written on it.
I fly a desk, I'm afraid, so I really can't help you on that.
I beg your pardon?
But I'm a bureaucrat.
You don't burgle.
I'm an academic and I'm a manager.
Just a minute.
It's my job to run the federation.
So how did you get into that?
Well, you know, I did the qualifications through the correct channels, and it was
accountancy or what?
Well, I found myself with a fair amount of time to kill, so I did an MBA.
I'm just looking through the. I've got a curriculum here. It's a bit of a gap here, Mr. McCormack. From
Dr. McCormack.
Sorry, it does say Dr. Francis McCormack. 1998 to 2011. Bit of a blank. No activity.
Well, I was doing a lot of work overseas, stuff that I can't really talk about.
So would that be connected with the art gallery? You were working in a posh art gallery before that, apparently.
I was
just
for a while,
prior.
yes. Yes.
Jewellers before that? Oh, you have been around. You've had jobs then? You've had jobs.
Yes. So I spent a lot of time working around.
And then abroad.
High value. Yes, Argentina.
13 years in Argentina.
Yes.
You must speak good Spanish then.
Adequate. Haven't used it for a while.
Es que yo voy de vacaciones todos los años a la Costa del Sol. Por eso he podido pillar un poco el español.
Obviously, I know a few people in that area, but I've never been
sorry. Do continue. We'll have a chat in Spanish after.
Yes, that would be very pleasant.
Supposing your dream comes true, everything, the burglars paying tax, there's never any to do if a person sees they're being burgled. The burglars are now respected in society because you're paying tax. They say, off you go, we'll get it insurance, you pay your tax. Everyone's up. In fact, the more I think about it, I started off as a skeptic, to be honest, Dr. McCormack, but beginning to see there's almost a reflection of what actually is happening in society, isn't it? I mean, money just goes around, doesn't it? It's not real.
Well, as we like to say, a dishonest day's work for a dishonest day's pay.
Do you foresee a future where a lot of people simply live by burgling each other, as in a sort of a big Ponzi chain?
Well, I mean, I think possibly you'll find that certainly in the lower echelons of the trade, if that's the right term to use, the cowboy operators, we have no sympathy for them at all, and we don't want them as members. They just pinching off each other constantly, and just try to sell people back their own stuff. We would like to have a bank.
Okay.
But that's a long way off. That's a bit of a pipe dream at the moment.
A bit of a pipe dream. Oh, speaking of pipes, maybe it's time to wrap up now. Thank you very much, Dr. McCormack. That has been very, as I say, I was cynical at the start. Let's see there's still nothing on the switchboard, but the night is young. We'll be taking calls after this.